Yo, what's going on YouTube? So today I'm going to my very first digital marketing meetup. So I'm meeting up with people from the course, from SETH's course. So that's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna record it for you guys. So anyone who wants to get into the course after us, because there's gonna be a bunch of us there, a bunch of people who took SETH's course already, you know, you can see that it's actually real. I wish I had somebody to do this for me when I first started, because I would have got into it a lot faster. So right now I'm on my way to work first. Then after I'm done with work, with me and one of my coworkers who actually took SETH's course as well, we're gonna head to the meetup. So it's time for me to go. All right, guys. I'm in the elevator now. I'm probably not gonna record myself going to sit at my desk, but going to our office. I'll see you guys later. Okay guys, my lunch break just ended. I know an hour went by really fast. I'm about to go back inside now, knock all this work out, and then prepare for this weekend. I'm so happy I have a 4-day weekend. Woohoo! I could definitely get this taken care of because your boy definitely needs to shave. But yeah, so I will see you guys after this day is over, when I'm heading to SETH's meetup, or the digital marketing meetup with the rest of the team. So I'll talk to you guys then.
2,000 years later.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So we're out here now. We're in Queens. I'm with Diego. Like I told y'all earlier, I was going to get Diego. So we're about to meet up with SETH and everyone else, but we don't know if they're there yet. I doubt they're there because we're pretty early. It's kind of nice out here. See all the lights? So we briefly got lost for a second. Oh, that's it? Yeah, we briefly got lost for a second.
We have found the establishment.
I feel natural out here with my camera in my hand. When I'm in Long Island, I feel like an asshole. Everybody be looking at me and shit.
Everybody's bougie in Long Island.
Yo, let's go in this, oh, we got bad lighting. That's no bueno. Alright, we got good lighting again.
My man looked like he was running a marathon.
So look, it's me,
Diego,
Meethila,
Nicholas Battle.
alright. Yo, we're all paid actors. SETH is a scammer, okay? We came here, we got paid fucking $3 an hour to come here.
You got paid $3 an hour. He's like, he's tipping y'all. You want it?
He's jipping us. So we didn't see him yet, but yo,
I don't think he's coming, bro.
I don't know where he at.
Artist.
He's scamming us. He's scamming us.
Man.
We didn't get no results with his course.
He's New York's finest.
Yeah, right?
Con man.
Alright, so here the guy is, okay? Okay, look. This guy scammed us all. We all got jobs in digital marketing, but it was a scam, okay? We're paid actors. Nah.
That's right.
Nah.
It makes me feel good because what I believe is that everybody wants to express something, and I went through, times in my life where I didn't, everybody has doubt when they're starting anything, whether it's this course or you want to make your own product. And when I was making this course, I did have a hard, like the beginning of anything is really tough. So I remember just starting and I was in that point where I didn't know how to organize it. I didn't know the vision was still very, I just had an idea. And I remember pushing myself through it. And there's always like a part of me that's like, oh, you know, you should do something else, it's gonna work, or it's not gonna be worth it. You know, I did another course before that on film that I did a course for digital for marketers about video, and it didn't do very well. It's like every marketer has failures and success. The last one didn't do well, so I was kind of bummed. And so to hear you say all this stuff, I think back to myself when I was in Costa Rica on this weird trip, and I was like, I remember putting aside the time to make the course, and it's like, you know, it's like could I have ever imagined that I'd be sitting in, you know, some of my students where the shit I was typing into that computer was going to make this difference.
Right.
Or all the time I spent in Nashville when I was alone and like I was crazy, just alone in my apartment or whatever, just recording videos and, you know, doing work and then coming and recording the videos, and I was like so into it.
Right.
You know? And I was like, I had no proof. That's the hard thing about anything. Is that I had no proof. I was like, I know this will work.
Yeah.
It worked for me. I did it myself. I know I could teach someone else to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like amazing how
But
many
you
guys.
get to do it. Like,
Yeah.
if you believe in something that it's gonna happen that way, and like I feel like it's a tool that you like carry along that gets you over there. And if you lose that at one point in your path, like you start to like doubt it, like, oh no, I'm not gonna get it. Maybe it's not real, or like maybe we're not good enough, or like all those doubts that like you let that go. That's not, you're gonna end up going halfway.
Yeah. And it's okay to run up against that. But yeah, when I was making this, I never had I had no other focus other than my client. I had one big client at the time that was keeping me, that was my main income source. But and it was all by design. I was still getting job offers. That's the funny thing. I was kind of broke at the time, but it was because I was just so committed to I'm not taking another job.
Yeah.
You know. And then I got this great client, and it's funny. I had this client in Nashville and I'm still friends with the guy. I really helped out their business because they had an agency that wasn't doing well for them. They wanted someone to be available on the ground, local. And they were paying me a good salary, and I thought I was going to do 40 hours a week, but I looked at the workload. Once I did the initial overhaul and I fixed everything up and I got it performing right, there wasn't as much to do, so I got to work from home, and I had more free time. And then I was just, I remember I was just on my laptop all the time, like a crazy person. Like if you saw me, I was making those little presentations, and I was sitting there in my room, and I thought it was funny because I was in a shared room situation, and other people were in the house, and like, what do they think of me? They hear me like, okay, and I'm just sitting. They hear me screaming in the bedroom for 2 hours.
I love your enthusiasm. I think that's what got me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
And it,
Definitely.
and I saw that in the testimonials too. Before I took the course, I saw your genuine care for this thing that you're doing. I knew it was part of you too. And that really comes out of me. I think it builds trust too. You definitely did that with us.
Yeah, I definitely.
Why did we choose you instead of someone else?
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't the material exactly, but it was that energy thing. Came out of love or.
The thing I couldn't.
You really expressed that, with even the little slides, the birds. It's oh, this is you. This is you, baby bird, doing your first job, and
Did I say that? I can't even remember.
it was one of the slides, but yeah, I was like, wow, he's really walking with me right here. And other than this, bunch of other people, other courses that you just teach, you talked about this too, these other high value courses that they teach straight tactics, and this is good and all, but I don't know, it's just the way that you express it. It's very you're trying to get someone the result as fast as you can. Well, not as fast as you can, but it just felt like you were walking with us, the voice.
I definitely love the fact that you introduced comic relief and had the movie scenarios that you have analogies for. Definitely allow a bridge to connect. Alright, this guy's engaged. You know how in college classrooms is
So
Oh yeah, they're so fucking boring.
but it brought a different approach to education, and I feel that direction is just the beginning of how the world's going to evolve to. eventually down the road. But like that's just one way I connected. And when I looked in the forums, like, man, this guy's really replying to everybody.
That was my thing. I was just about to say that.
Like, not only is he like coming with genuineness, he also has the comic relief, and he actually cares. I'm like, wow, this guy honestly is providing me value.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing.
He's trying to do it in a way that's not so boring. He actually cares. Like, wow, this is dope. It's really dope, man. I really appreciate everything that you're doing. Thank you.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing. When I saw you like responding to everyone in the damn forums, I was like, yo, wait, there's like over 1,000 different sections in this fucking form, and you're like, yeah, like he's going through it one at a time.
I do that.
And I'm like, what? I'm like, wait a minute, what's the
Sometimes it stocks up, but I'll go through one. I have this like, I try to keep track of it, and that's why sometimes you might even see me reply. I'll even just put a one-word reply, even if someone's already answered, so that I could see I've replied to my organization.
Oh, right.
So I have to just look. I have to see my face on all the responses. I know my work stuff for that
That's
day.
what I was looking
Yeah.
What?
I was so
Respond.
You guys.
Yeah, you know what? In a lot of courses that I've taken, even some courses on Udemy, they say like, oh, leave a message or leave a question or whatever in the form or whatever, and they never look at it. And now,
Even in the video or in the comment section, comment down below, and I always get back to my subscribers. It's crickets. It's going down.
That's one of the reasons, because that's the thing about Udemy. I actually have a whole, I started to do my course creation course, and I have this whole section where I went ballistic on Udemy, and I looked at it later, I was like, did I go too crazy on this? Because I do that sometimes. I was like, Udemy is shit. I was just like, I had this whole section. I did some video. Actually, I'm really excited for this because it was fun. I love making the funny shit. I was like, I was basically doing little video analogies for movies, and I was like, I had a picture of the alien from the Alien movies, and then like Sigourney Weaver, and I was like, Udemy is like the alien, and I'm Sigourney Weaver and shit. It's the Predator, and I'm, because I was like, one of the reasons those guys don't answer is because they're getting shit money for their courses, and they're not getting a monthly fee. So after a while, it's like that's what I said. That's why I give my advice to a lot of people. It's a freebie, and I'll put that.
Oh yeah.
I put this in the free version of the course. I did the intro course for the course creation thing. I said, if you're making your own course, Udemy is crap.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to reduce your prices, and it's like you're gonna tell me I'm gonna get $3 from some guy, and now I'm gonna support him the rest of my. I wouldn't answer those Udemy questions forever for $3. It's not worth it,
I think,
it's not a good value
like
proposition.
Isaac, he could. I think he has his team just answering those questions.
Teams. That's good. He's got a team to do it. He uses this more for lead gen, though, I think. But anyway, I appreciate you guys giving me this feedback because I definitely, and it wasn't even to hate on Udemy. I was just saying that that's how I set it up. I was like, how can I do this in such a way? That's why I don't have a Facebook group either, because Facebook groups can get crazy and people can spam each other, and then if someone cancels their subscription, I gotta kick them out, I keep track of all that. But the forums, I know what happened. I was shooting my movie in 2017, and I haven't even told you guys. Did you guys see my trailer for the movie I made? When we were shooting our movie in 2017, that was 4 weeks, the hardest 4 weeks of my life. It was like 12, 15-hour days, 6 days a week, and I just could not get to the forum. I was so exhausted. Right. And for like 3 weeks, I didn't answer a single question. I was sitting there, I remember waiting, I was like, oh God. It's like when you put something off to the last, I was like, oh God, I'm gonna get all these angry messages and shit. Yeah. And I looked up, and like, everybody was cool, and people were answering each other. And there was one post like, has anyone seen Seth? It was like one post. And I was like, wow. I was like, well, I don't have to be here. No, but it was really nice. Like, I showed up, I answered all the questions. I was like, thanks for your patience. But it was the best thing to me was when you guys started to talk to each other. Because that was also something I had visualized in the beginning. I was like, and it's so crazy when you have a course or a product, nobody had bought it yet. The forum is like a brand new house, there's no one in there, there's no topics, there's nothing except for my rules. And I'm like, all right, well, my goal is to have people to have a thriving community. But they were like, 3 people at first and shit. And now I'm like, this is great. Yeah.
You know what's another thing too that I think that made me really invested in your course too, and why I even stayed longer was because the assignments that you would give, and then you would respond back with like live video, not live, but like recorded video of you. Yeah, recorded video of you actually going through what we did and giving us feedback on how we can improve it. And I think that to me was just like, wow, like, because I remember you saying my name and I was just like, wow, like this guy really recorded himself making a video critiquing my work. And I'm like, holy shit, like this is crazy.
I remember yours was more recent.
Yeah, mine was like so long ago. I had like Micro Center.
I did like a sample. You know the account that had the ads tag?
You did ad tag? No, you did something.
No, I gave a sample setup for Google AdWords. And I did that for, well, my first campaign in my internship. Yeah, I was having trouble like putting the AdWords. I got in so quickly. I was just so unprepared. I was like, let's go.
I love that. Some people are like, some people freak out because they're like, I skipped ahead and I got a job, or I got an offer, or I got an internship. What do I do? And I'm like, you gotta do the course. But here's the crazy. This is what's so fucking nuts, guys. That's why. Is that I got my first job in 2011, and I'm teaching y'all pretty much the same strategy.
Wow.
Because it still works, because it's so slow. So, you know, I kind of chilled out in college because I was like, hey guys, keep teaching shit.
And I love how you go, the same stuff in 2011, right? I love how you go on to those walkthroughs that you do. So basically, you reveal each city and how the job opportunities in each city. And every time you go to every city and go back to it the next couple of months or the next year or whatever, there's more jobs opening up. And it's the same stuff. So I was like, yo, why?
Oh yeah.
I took a college course on like digital media. It was just bullshit. Honestly, it was just copywriting, and they didn't mention nothing about title tags, the importance of keywords in the title tag, and just mentioned nothing about meta descriptions.
They didn't talk about paid search?
No, none of that. It was just basically journalism, but on the online world. Like,
you can't. Some of these professors are so old, you know, and if they get tenure. That's the thing about the college system that's so crazy. Some of these guys are like in their 50s. They get tenure. It's like free job for life. They can never be fired. They don't have to keep up with anything. So that's when like Nick over there that in Washington State, he's an engineering student.
Oh, the guy who was on Engineer Truth recently.
And I mentioned this story before because he said he was at like a frat party or something. And he's talking to a girl who's a marketing major, and he's talking about how he does Facebook ads, and she's like, my professor says Facebook ads are a fad. And I'm like,
yeah, he was like telling that story too.
Yeah,
we were like,
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
It's like, again, I don't want to, like, I've tried to also, like, I'm trying to balance my rant with focusing on the positive, because, like, that's what I said about college. There's just more opportunities for you guys. You guys would be tight into the world.
Yeah.
And then,
And you know what? I think that's great, to be honest, because there's gonna be always two types of people in life. You know, people who want to take risks and people who want to just go to school and feel safe. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I feel like what I've started to realize in life is like you're never actually safe in general. Like even if you're working at a company, anything can happen. Right? So what's the point of living in fear? Exactly. Like there's no point to live in fear because you're never actually safe. Like, you know, you could go get clients tomorrow and have a better success rate than being at that agency that you're at. That agency that you're at could close tomorrow. You know what I mean? But I feel like the best thing about like getting your own shit and doing your own stuff is that you're relying on yourself. So if you fuck up something, it's on you. You know what I mean? If at an agency or wherever you work at, if somebody screws up something, like for example, my last job that I was working at, they did black hat SEO, right? They did like PBNs and shit like that. And yeah, they did that shit. And like, if you know Google detects a PBN or something, and our sites get hit, it's over. You're not making any money. Like the company is dead. But when you can, when you're only responsible for yourself, it's a whole different ball game. So when people think, oh, I'm gonna go to college, and I mean, I know this is what we're taught, you know, our parents tell us this and stuff like that. I just think it's just such a bad thing to tell someone. Like you should not, in my opinion, you should not tell someone like start your life by going to college. Like that's the worst thing you could do, in my opinion, because you're making them take out so much money for something that they will not probably use. And even if they use it, they're probably not even gonna make that like money back to pay all that shit off. It just puts them back. You know what I mean? Like, seriously.
The sad part is, like, our society, you know, your parents say, you gotta go to college, you gotta get a degree. And, you know, once you go to college, get a degree, they just want to hang it up on the wall and so you can go to work and brag about it. Look, the kid got a degree in the fine arts.
Yeah.
What the hell are you supposed to do with it?
See.
People go to college, doing stuff that they don't want to do.
Yeah, true.
And it's like, I have a friend that went to college because he knew he wanted to be a doctor. That's cool. You go to, like, they teach you all this random stuff that you're never going to use in real life. And then you're like, got your degree, and then you just go work at Walmart. And it's like,
Yeah.
like,
I have a lot of friends like that.
If you would invest that time into yourself, doing some self-lifting yourself or doing something that you actually wanted to be, then you would have already been in that field that you wanted to do already.
Yeah.
That's why it's like super dope about digital marketing. The people that the audience that you're targeting is perfect because it's like a lot of us who feel that way. Like, I'm only in college for my mom and father made me go to college, and I don't even know what I'm learning. I would go to college, and then after like 2 semesters, I can't even remember what I.
Nah, yeah.
I don't even blame my parents because, you know, at one point in time, college really worked. Like, at one point, it was actually a good route to take. But I feel like as the years go on, you know, the amount of money that colleges were making from the students' tuition and all the payments that they made from us, it became a business. So they basically turned it from actually
Trying to help you.
value and educating the society into just providing a lifestyle. And,
Yep.
you know, that's where movie Hollywood stepped in, you know, partying and the smoking, the drinking, whatever the case may be. And people lost the focus, and the colleges took advantage of that and turned it and exploited people's money.
Right.
And just made it more expensive as years goes on, and now it's so crazy. It's like the information's outdated, and it's so even more expensive. It's crazy that you can honestly see that it's a hustle.
Yep.
College coaches, D1 coaches being paid $7 million, $8 million, $10 million a year.
Oh yeah, we can go on about that. The athletic program, man.
Yeah.
They are so corrupt, it's disgusting. Did you go to, but you did go to, you went for a little, did you graduate?
I graduated.
So you have a degree and you didn't? I got a associate degree in mental health and human services. Okay. And then I went to go get my bachelor's in clinical psychology, and that's when I stopped. So even while I was doing it, like halfway getting the bachelor's, I was already like, do I even want to still do, like I'm forcing myself to go now because I don't want to feel like I didn't invest my time for no reason. But at the end of the day, you can't force yourself to do it. I ended up stuff happened, and I just ended up not doing it. And I'm in a way better situation than I would have ever been. Now I probably would have still been at school, like $200,000 in debt. Like, oh, you about to make, you might make like 70K when you get out of school. If you get lucky, which you probably not. And if you do get it, you got $200,000 in debt. So like, what job are you gonna get that's gonna pay you 70K out of school?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, man. Well, it's interesting. It seems to hit a nerve, this thing. Because you must have friends in your life that are doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes me so, like, when I try to tell.
You guys are all leaders. You're all leaders now. It's crazy. Like, you went from, you followed me in my course, or maybe you're still one of my students, but you're all leaders in your own way. You're ahead of people in your community, you know things. And it's not just money and career, it's like that's your position. So whenever you're a leader in life, you have to be willing to be like up front. You still be with people, and respect people, and enjoy people, but people aren't gonna get it. And that's okay if they don't get it. I had one student, I was like, I could see there was like some frustration with some people. Like when I found out that I was doing something that people didn't, first I did get, like I was trying to explain it, and then I started to enjoy it. Because I was like, well now I have one of those jobs.
Yeah.
Like it pays me well, and it pays me well because nobody understands it. And they don't need to understand. These are just happy, ultimately you want them to be happy, so they will be eventually that you're doing well. And you don't know what every one of your friends does, right? You don't know the details of their life.
Yeah.
But you're a leader, that's the thing. It's like interesting, because if somebody, I don't know, it changed your mentality a little bit. Like,
yeah.
When I remember that, I think it's more like, well, what can I give to this person I'm speaking to? sometimes you don't have to walk. I don't know exactly what it would mean to you, but I just got present to that as you guys were talking. Because you're like, fuck, man, I'm making leaders. Like, you're not just workers. Every one of you guys, it seems like you have this, like, I haven't met, I don't know if I have too many students who are just like, I'm so happy working as an analyst, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Some people I think are like that. They dig the agency thing and they just want to do that, and that's cool. And then most people though are like, I want to freelance, I want to do my own thing.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. That's not a normal thing, and it's a great thing.
Right.
So, you know, I'm glad you guys have each other too. You guys all hang out. Yeah. What is it?
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
That's why I ignored it.
What was that? You know the song.
What else is so?
Was there a screen?
I think somebody's fucking with us.
Who did that? Yeah, who did that?
We got it on tape, so didn't you?
Yeah, we got it on tape, yeah.
Cynthia is like, you should tell everyone what you're doing, man. We've been hearing about what everybody's doing. Cynthia is like,
Talk to us.
Yeah, I work with David, actually, David John. Oh, you're recording it?
Yeah.
Wait, what's your name? Nick. Cool. Cynthia. How's everyone doing?
Great.
welcome to work. I know. You don't have to start talking about it if you don't want to.
I don't know, I feel like just throw it in. Cool. What do you guys want to know? Like where I'm working at now?
Sure.
Cool.
You can chill out if you want. I know you just got out of work and stuff.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So currently I work with David John. He is known from
Shark Tank. Boo-boo. Yeah.
You know, we know that, yeah.
I actually just got in a meeting with him and the president. It was super cool. They were giving out bonuses. And
Oh yeah?
for
Christmas?
Yeah.
That's lit.
It was a good meeting.
Oh yeah, you look happy. That's great.
So I'm
get a
so
bonus. You get a bonus.
energized. And then we all like come around and just having drinks, talking about Q1 and what we plan on doing, like all the opportunities there. So it was a really cool meeting.
You were like, I'm stuck in a meeting. Oh.
Sounds so negative.
How long have you been working with Damon John?
It's only been 2 months now. Yeah, but
That's
it's
dope.
like forever.
That's
It's
dope.
just like something that completely like changes you, just like the different echelon of people. So David one day was like, he went to a WeWork and he's like, yo, I really like this shit. So what he did is like he created his own WeWork, so now it's creating Hub, but it's not just for like companies or whatever, it's just companies that he's either worked with in the past or through Shark Tank. So I'm just like literally rubbing shoulders every day, making connections with amazing people doing incredible things.
That's dope.
Helping them out, like
Are you the only digital marketer there? Like, are you like a team?
pretty much, yeah. I'm head of marketing. More or less. Yeah.
So like you manage like all the channels?
Yeah.
Your
So-
girl's doing big shit.
Is there a lot of pressure? Manage those channels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's not as intense as like managing a ton of ad spend for a ton of different clients though. For me, it's like easy because it's something that I like and I'm working with people that I like. And like a lot of the issues I was telling Steph are mainly like issues that I was having on my own, kind of like startup growing pain issues, communication with the organization, like project management. I was having those issues on my own, and now I'm having it on a bigger scale. So it's like I was exposed to it. I knew it was supposed to happen. And I was okay with it, and I built up kind of my experience where I know how to solve a problem now, and I'm not afraid to tackle a problem. That's the biggest thing. It's like my mentality around problems. I'm excited to like fix it. I'm like, oh, I see a problem. I'm like, cool. Like, let's get to work. I know how to do this. Like, I'll break it down. This, and this. This person will do this. Like delegating work, things like that. And a lot of times, just like the environment that you're in, you're just empowered to like take initiative and do shit and just work. Like, it's not. I don't know. People don't really experience burnt out around there just because it's like such good vibes, good energy, good people. We're just always fucking around or whatever.
Yeah.
Always alcohol.
Right down from our John's Christmas party from yesterday. Still hungover?
Yo, I got so lit at the Christmas party.
You go out Christmas party.
This is like
Word.
Yeah, what do you mean? Mine is really, really unique. Like, because you know how Amazon is becoming like that more platform?
Yeah.
Like, casually with people? Yeah. So, like, people don't, like, I think my company, okay, so they're the top US seller on Amazon. So Amazon Canada, like, Pharma Packs they started as a brick and mortar pharmacy. And then in 2011, they started selling their products online. So we started as like, you know, like brand personal products like Meethila, blah, 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 blah. And once they started to grow, they partnered with brands. So then they partnered with Johnson & Johnson and Reckitt Benckiser, it does like all these personal products. So because once they started to grow their account on Amazon, these brands were like, okay, we gotta sell on Amazon too. Because people are buying personal products on Amazon. It's one thing to order, buy a car, you know, like really simple, just like seamless, right? And like the conversion rate is really high on personal products. So now they spend like probably 80% of their marketing budget on personal products. So that's kind of
That's interesting.
So you're doing basically you are handling the marketing on Amazon essentially for Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
Seth, look where you started.
What?
Look what you started.
Like, I'm like blown away, guys. Like,
You did
seriously.
this.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but it's amazing to me what you guys have been doing, like all of you guys. It's just, like I said, I'm excited because 5 years, fucking. Who knows?
I feel like I'm learning along the way. Like I go on search engine land every morning. And
Same.
what I realize it doesn't end. It doesn't end.
No, it doesn't.
It makes it so fun.
Unlimited amount of knowledge.
I read so much shit, like, and I hate reading. That's the funny thing. But I read because I like to learn. And I read like so many blogs. I watch so many fucking videos. I buy so many courses. It's just ongoing for me.
I subscribe to like a blog on Quora, and every morning when I go into work, I open my email just to see if there's something new that I have to refresh myself with, study on, whatever the case may be.
You know, even with like, my bad, go ahead.
Nah, I was
Oh, even with like Quora and Reddit and shit like that, like I like to go in there and answer questions because I like answering questions and shit like that because I feel like it reinforces the knowledge that I guess I know. I don't know.
You know, like film crew or like video crew that tape you guys talking or do like a podcast. I don't know. Maybe there's too many people, but something.
You gotta do some shit.
Like really interesting for all the incoming students. Maybe we'll do like a. Can you still do that shit on Hangout?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we might have to, just given that. Or you guys could tape something when I'm not here because I'm going to be leaving.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll get a videographer. I don't know. It's just giving me ideas.
There you go.
That's awesome. You're in space.
Well, it's crazy how we sat close to each other for like at least a month without knowing that we both took the same course, without knowing anything about each other. It's like, yo, you seen last night's game? Like, yeah. It's just regular conversation.
Regular shit.
And so like one conversation arrived where we talked about like online marketing or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know how.
marketing.
No, bro. I think I remember you told me, you was like, yo, you know you don't need to go to school for this, right? And I was like, yeah, I know. I didn't go to school. I don't have no fucking degree. And and then that's how it started. And I was like,
yo, yeah, me too. I don't got that either. He's like, yeah. So how did you get into the industry? Like, what made you want to become a digital marketer? And you're like, yeah, I watched this channel called Engineer Truth.
yeah, and then
I was following him from like 2011.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm in my head. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, you know what's crazy too? Cause
But I didn't say nothing though.
Yeah, you was listening.
I'm like,
And I was like, yo, why you looking at me like that?
And I'm looking.
I remember that
literally
shit.
like this, like, oh yeah. And I had headphones in, and I'm making it seem like in my head, like,
You're like, what course you took?
I'm like, he didn't take in the main career. Like, nah. So yeah, you watch Engineer Truth or whatever. Like, yeah. It's like this guy named Seth that he made this shit. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what?
That shit was crazy, bro.
Nah, You lying, bro.
Yeah, that shit was
We
funny.
kept going back and forth, and then that's
Now we fucking play foosball every day.
yeah.
And lose.
And lose.
Nah, like
I can't
we
play.
can't play with each other. Like we suck on the same team.
There's people in the office that literally freeze and shit.
Yo, I'm
You guys play
literally,
ping pong?
that's me.
I wish we had that.
At mine, they
play ping pong all
You wanna know something? I was playing ping pong at this one place I worked, and I was getting my ass kicked by my friend Mike, the guy I was telling you.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's like, you know, he's an ex-Marine, he's very competitive, and he would beat me. And he played when he was younger. So I was like, after school, or after work,
Yeah.
I went and got ping pong lessons. The woman teaching it, there's a ping pong center in LA, and the woman teaching is a former Olympian.
Holy
I was
shit.
like, I only did one class, but she taught me the technique and all the shit I was doing wrong. So I started practicing, and I really got good. Then I come back, I beat Mike.
Yeah.
He got so mad. It was like
Holy
so
shit.
gratifying because he was just like, he couldn't understand. And then after I beat him, man,
Did you ever tell him?
I did. I was like, I'm in training. Man.
See me, I'm that one more game guy. Like let's just play one more game. Let's just play one more game.
And then like time
And they'll
goes by,
tell
be
me like, yo, we can't play any more fucking games. We played like 5 games already. We gotta go back to work. I'm like, shit. You're right.
You can't take a L.
Yeah, I can't. I hate losing.
The workplace, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's fun.
We had like a whole game night where we had ping pong, the giant Jenga, and just like a ton of alcohol. Like, that was so much fun.
Every Thursday, we do the same thing. Like, we'll play this Thursday. We get out of work at 5, so around like 4, there's like the liquor refrigerator has a lock on it, so they unlock it. So we will literally across somebody will be like, the liquor refrigerator's open, and everybody will be like, oh, let's gotta go get a drink right here. And then they got the ping pong table, and then we have the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4.
That's what we're trying to get.
The classic like
It's funny.
arcade stick, and the arcade like stick has 1,500 games on it. And you can just like play it, and like we'll all like play, or we'll play like music videos. And
That's crazy.
hang out,
So we
everybody
got
gets to
one
know each
Yeah,
other,
right.
talk about work and how we doing. That's on Thursday, which kind of sucks because then like you have to make sure you get to work on Friday. But then on Friday, like we all go out. Like when I first got there, they all took me out to the bar and like bought me like a big boot, like to work with me. 2 weeks, a month. Oh, I did it, and I like was. Like I was confident on what I could do, but I just felt like Steph was like my only digital marketing friend. Even though we're not, I was like, I don't want to get out the course. Like, am I ready to leave JoJo? Like Sensei, like Seth from the videos. You know, like even when I like stopped like paying for the course, I was just like, I felt like, damn, I want the course. Like even now, like it's just it's a cool environment. The forums, everything is super cool.
I can't say that about a lot of people. That like you feel like they're a friend that you have while you're trying to do this like bigger game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, this is like crazy for me to hear all this in person.
You probably feel so fulfilled. Like I
don't
your
like
shoes off.
that. It's like
changed the world.
Proud to process.
dad moment.
And I got it on tape too. I looked at it later. I was like, it's awesome. And you can, you know, I mean, for guys like you, like I said, like Dre Sean, and at some point, if you want to come back to answer other people's questions, I can let you back in.
Yeah, for sure.
If you already hit the goal. And I don't do that for everybody, but I got a nice core group of people. You guys are all welcome to do that. You know, Cynthia, Meethila, you can do that too. Some people like to do that, but thanks for sharing all that.